Other than that, not much going on here. Fred and I are back, and so we'll give it back to you there, Jim. Good to hear you. Good luck on fighting the army of ants there. Hope the exterminator can get rid of them for good. Anyway, back to you there, Jim. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. 73 K5 CFY.
Yeah, well, between me, Judy, and the less oil bottle and the exterminator, we should give them a big headache, hopefully, and get rid of them totally. All righty. Well, I'm going to toss a coin here and see if I get the pretty one or the smart one. Now, the first one is pretty smart. And, well, I guess Rod is handsome and smart. KAJAX WB8 VMW. How about it, Wendy? Have you got Missy with you? Lucy and Rod? WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim, and to all on the pre-net. Well, you picked a short straw again today, Jim. You got me, W8JAX, portable pedestrian. I'm all by myself this morning. Miss Wendy is getting ready for a routine doctor's visit this morning, so she won't be checking in this morning and saying hello to anybody. And we got sunny skies down here in Florida, not a cloud in the sky again. It's starting out at 73 degrees, and the ocean's quiet, about 2 to 3 foot waves out there. And Miss Lucy, she's just looking for squirrels to chase up trees and turtles to chase back into the water. That's what we're doing this morning. So with that, thanks for giving us a call. We'll turn it back to the pre-net. Everyone have a great day. WHAAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, now you're never the short stick there in that draw. It's just that Wendy is a little prettier, that's all. All righty, Rod. You and Lucy, K9, LUCY, is take care and tell the kids we all said hi. All righty, let me see. I don't know if Tom... I'm going to give him a call. I don't know if he's still in Cleveland or not. KA8 MNT WB8 VMW. How about it, Tom? If you got the radio on this morning, you want to say hello?
WB8 VMW, this K8 MNT. Good morning, Jim and everybody else. Yeah, I'm here. I'm home. I'm feeling a heck of a lot better than what I did when I went in. And it just took 3 weeks to get me back on my feet. But I still got a long road ahead. They told me it'd be a total of about 6 months to fully recover. And I know I was out walking around a little bit yesterday, and we cut a few things short. And I came home, laid down, and took a nap for a couple of hours. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I get to go see your niece sometime here real soon. She can check up on me and do another check on my ICD and get things rolling in life again. So the Maslin Club is having a POTA event on July 19th, and I'm going to start looking at my gear here and see about going to that if I feel okay. So I'm kind of excited to get out and start doing things again. So anyhow, I've been rambling here long enough, so I'm going to turn everything back over. 7-3s, Jim. KA8MNT VBA.
Yeah, well, just Jim is fine, but it's Whiskey Bravo 8 Victor Mike Whiskey WB8 VMW. Well, I hope Jenny says that you're okay. You follow all the doctor's orders and exercise when you can and take long naps. Whatever it takes to get you back at as close to 100% as you can. So, Tom, you're always in our prayers, our thoughts and prayers. So get well soon, and may that 6 months put you back at 90%. But no doing no Irish jigs or any West Virginia swamp dancing. You got to be careful there. All righty. Well, I'm going to quit telling lies here and see if we can't get Fred in here to get things up and started legally. WA8 KOC WB8 VMW looking. How about it, Fred? Are you ready to make everything nice and legal like this morning? WB8 VMW, we're listening. Well, maybe he's running up the dogs or something. All righty, well, we'll get on here and see if Brian, see if he's going south this time. How about it, Brian? Victor, Mike, the weather's got to be great. I hope it ain't raining or snowing on you.
W8WKY.
Hey, morning, Jim. Everybody on the net. Yeah, it's clear skies here. Just got a little ground fog here in the fields and stuff. At a low of 61 degrees. Picked up a half inch of rain yesterday in the evening. Passing the showers. Just heading to Medina to do a job up here. See what happens after that. That's what I have. So hopefully Fred's out there. Good morning to him. He's probably out there. And then I'll be around tomorrow, so KVMM, and I'll be clear.
All righty, Brian. Well, if the spirit moves me sometime today and I get out of my lazy streak, maybe I'll go down and see what I can do about the 13 colonies. I got to go in the computer and get a list of what's out there so I'll know who I'm calling for. So you take care. All righty. How about it, Randy in a brake truck? Haven't heard you in a long time. How about it, Randy? Are you out there in a brake truck having cold milk and some delicious sounding thing that would put my A1C over the top?
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, Rain in the brake truck. No, Jim, I'm having some yogurt and some oranges and some milk. Yeah, them little ones. I forget what they call them, but yeah, they're pretty good. I throw them in my yogurt and eat them. So I'm eating pretty healthy this morning, Jim. So appreciate you hollering at me, and hope you have a great day. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, 73, God bless.
All righty. Well, yeah, it sounds like you're eating pretty healthy, but I always, guys like me with A1C up around 8 or so, we sort of envy you, and we sort of live on your recipe for bad health, eating, let me see, cake donuts and jelly buns and everything. But good thing is staying healthy there. All righty, I'll back up and see if Fred's there yet. If not, we'll try something else.
Give me 30 seconds, Jim. I'll be right back.
All righty, Fred. You got it. We can always put up. One thing I haven't heard from was James headed north up on 21. James, are you still in frequency range?
You calling me, Jim? W8MPG Mobile?
Yeah, miles per gallon, MPG. Good morning, James. Jim. We'll call you Jim. All righty. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a long time, and thought I'd jump in for a good chance.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Jim. I'm here pretty much every morning. I think you'll probably jump off before I have a chance to check in here. I usually get it rolling right about 7 o'clock. But yeah, I'm here heading north. It's humid this morning, 65 degrees. Fog in some areas. Construction's not too bad. We're rolling through it this morning. But yeah, you got a great name there, Jim. I really like that. Back to you. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG Mobile.
I'm back.
All righty, Jim. You take care. Drive careful. And thanks for having us riding along with you. All righty. I hear Judy in the kitchen rattling pots and pans, so I'm going to jump out of here and turn it over to Fred. WAAKOC, make it official there, Fred. And I'm going to head for the kitchen and give me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. WB8VMW, 7 trees.
Jim, before you leave, can you give me the stations that I missed logging in here? And good morning to Jim, my buddy Jim, W8MPG.
Well, I got a hold of Tom this morning, KA8MNT. He's home from the hospital, sitting at home, recuperating. He feels a lot better. And I had Brian, Victor Mike. He's headed to Medina this morning, and Randy in the brake truck is eating healthy. Yeah, all kinds of yogurt and all kinds of good stuff. So he's going to be around here a long time with us. Back to you, Fred.
Jim, thank you for everything. Appreciate it. I'm sorry I was late again. My apologies. I've got Tom logged in, and Brian, and Randy. And I hope that you and Judy have a wonderful day here, a wonderful Wednesday, and a good rest of the week, and a wonderful holiday weekend. Stay safe. Thanks for being here. So I want to call on Tom real quick. KA8MNT, WA8KOC. Tom, you still around?
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning there, Fred, and everybody else on the net as my phone starts blasting off. Let's see here. Real quick this morning, again, with all the foliage, I can't see the critters out there, but I know they're there. Every once in a while, I'll see a tail flickering around or something. So, they must be having fun. But they're going to start the day off with, let's see here, 66 degrees with a 99% humidity. No rain since midnight, no wind this morning, and let's see, pressure is going to be 29.95 right now. So, and I think the rest of the day is supposed to be sunny and no rain, so we're looking at another pretty nice day. And I think we're going to be up into the mid-70s. So things are looking pretty good. Yesterday I ventured out and had breakfast with the 6-meter group. And had a list of other things I wanted to do. And by the time I finished the breakfast, I came back home and took a couple-hour nap. This thing is really kicking me in the butt, and they told me it'd be about a 6-month period of time before I'm going to be fully back on my feet. So we just take it one day at a time and go from there and hope for the best. Let's see. Linda, of course, is in her favorite spot again, with her head plastered to her pillow. And her daughter is here with us for the rest of this week, and she's the same way. Her head plastered down on a pillow someplace, so like mother, like daughter. And with that, let me grab a quick nickel. Okay, let's see. A politician visited a village and asked the villagers what their needs were. Well, we have two basic needs, honorable sir, replied the village leader. Firstly, we have a hospital but no doctor. Well, on hearing this, the politician brought out his cell phone, and after speaking for a while, he told them not to worry. A doctor will be there tomorrow. Then he asked for the second problem. Well, the village leader looked at him and said, secondly, sir, there's no cell phone reception anywhere in the village. Typical politician. And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the super duper WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Tom, really good to hear from you this morning. Thank you for the humor as always. You and Linda enjoy her daughter. Well, you've got her there with you visiting, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a safe holiday weekend, pal. Glad to know you're feeling better. Just get all the rest you need. 7-3, KD8VMM. Brian, are you still with us? Afraid I lost Brian that time around. W8MPG. Jim, are you still on the air?
Affirmative. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody on the net. Yeah, heading north on the way to work. So just thinking this morning, it was, it's humid as always. It was 64 degrees, and I was thinking, with this humidity in the summertime, 64 feels like about 80. But then when we get to October, the same 64, because there's no humidity, feels like about 45. So I was just making an observation how much the humidity impacts the feels like temperature on our skin. Anyway, probably had too much coffee to be thinking that much that early in the morning. Back to you, Fred. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG.
Jim, thanks for being here with us. Appreciate it. I got you logged in on the log here. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Easy day at work. Drive safe. I know some people were telling me that it's just miserable with this construction. And Bill, N8LTR, noted he was up in Michigan. The construction was so bad, he could barely fit his pickup truck, on the paved highway. And it says it might be 8 feet. So, yeah, be careful as you're going through the construction. I'll talk to you, I guess, next week. Have a safe holiday weekend coming back. With that, I'm going to go ahead and ask for any stations that are mobile or short time. Good morning, everybody. Sorry I was late. WA8KOC, I'm looking for your check-in.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV, Marty Streetsboro, mobile in and out. KE8, H&K, short time.
India Tango. Good morning. KHCT, good morning, Brother Fred. Short time.
November 8, Quebec X-Ray Echo, John.
November 8,
KE8 OWX, mobile. All right, in that lineup, I got KC8 LV. I marked you out. Thanks for being here. KE8 HNK short time. KJ5 DIT Matthew.
AA8CT, Brother Craig, short time, KE8OWX mobile, and I think it was John N8QXE. John, do I have that call sign right? The John that checked in with us, I think I had the call sign mucked up. N8QXE, is that correct? Well, John may be gone, but I'm going to get to the short timers. KE8HNK, WA8KOC. Good morning, Elmer.
W8KOC, good morning, Fred. Good morning, Rissa. Sorry about not checking in yesterday. Got out there working in the shop a little bit early and lost track of time, and so I'm deciding to check in short time, getting ready to go out. I got a lot of mowing to do today. I got a lot of things to do with the shop and planning and getting things done and paperwork filed, so it's just one of those days. So it's going to be a busy day today, tomorrow, and this week's going to be a busy day with doing clean out and getting things ready for our plan for the new homestead. So that's just about there, Fred. K8HNK, W8KOC. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed, and this back to net control 73.
Okay, Elmer, good luck with the cleanup, and good luck getting all the work done you got to do. Appreciate your presence. Have a wonderful Wednesday. AA8CT, Brother Craig, your short time. How are you this morning, pal? Over to you. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, good morning, Brother Fred. I am fantastic. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The temperature is moderate. Humidity is a little high. Not a cloud in the sky down here in the Shreve area, and it is beautiful. Yes, just wanted to say good morning to you. Wish all the Barometer Netters out there have a safe and a wonderful Wednesday, and be well. So with that, this is AA8CT, back to WA8KOC. Take care, my brother, and we'll see you down the log. 73s, and thank you for being the NCO. 73s.
Craig, it's my pleasure to be NCO for these couple mornings. I really appreciate the chance to get a chance to say good morning to all our pals and see what's going on. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a safe holiday weekend coming up if I don't talk to you. 7-3. KE8OWX, Thomas, good morning. Good to hear you, pal. How's your drive?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Drive's pretty uneventful. Hoping to get to work here and get some stuff done, and I suppose they are a contractor coming to work on the house, so hopefully they told me yesterday. Anyways, this is the second to last day of work this week, so I better get to it. You have a good one, Fred. Thanks for running the net. KE8OWX.
Thomas, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate the chance to say good morning. I hope your Wednesday goes well at work. You get everything done you need to. You'll have a 3-day weekend, it sounds like, and it's going to be a pretty nice one from what I understand. Enjoy. I will look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3. N8QXE, John, I believe up in Cleveland. I did not get hold of him. I'm going to leave a pause, and if he does not come back on, I'll send it over to Matthew.
Good morning. Yeah, haven't been on for a while. Been studying for my extra class license, which I'm going to take this weekend. And I'll send it back over to you.
Thanks for checking in on the Barometer Net, John. Good luck studying. I'm sure you'll be fine, the outcome, and have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Really appreciate your presence here this morning. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. KJ5, DIT, good morning, Matthew. It's all yours, WA8KOC here.
Good morning. Oh, it's a beautiful day. There isn't any clouds out there at all. Other than that, as far as construction goes, we're a little town and we're full of it. I'm almost ready to rename the town Holes, because they've got holes everywhere. And if they don't, they blocked off some street I want. But that's how it goes when they get money to do renovations. Kids are great. One's playing in front of me. The other two have decided it's not time to get up yet. But I'm enjoying the one that's up. So, you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to enjoy Wednesday and what I have of it. And I'll see you all later, 73.
W8WKY.
All right, Matthew, thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Have a good rest of the week, and enjoy the holiday weekend coming up, and enjoy the grandkids when you get them. 7-3 to you. That's about on my list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8NOV, Marty, Streetsboro, Mobile, in and out.
In and out. KC8, Fox Clean Victor, Mark.
Whiskey 8, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, 2, Charge, Mobile, in and out.
Mobile. We just had a crash, a collision. Two stations, one was mobile, one said in and out. Could those stations please re-identify for me?
Everybody have a great day.
I just doubled with another station. That's three stations I missed. The first two, one was mobile, the other was in and out, and the station I just had to identify. Sorry I stepped on you. Could you please identify for me three stations?
K4OG, Mark and Copley.
I just doubled with Mark in Copley, so that's four stations that I've screwed up.
No, you try again. KC8, Clean Victor.
Mark, I got you the first time. Could the stations I missed please re-identify for me? So far, all I've got is KC8FQV.
KC8NOV, Marty, Streetsboro, in and out.
Whiskey 8, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Painesville Township, Mobile, in and out.
KC1 VQS, Paul in Maine.
KC1 VQS.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet, Whiskey
88LJ.
Whiskey 8 Tango Delta.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 to VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
Good morning, Fred. I don't know if you got me or not. Kilo Echo 8, Echo Hotel Golf, KE8 EHC Mobile. Randy was in there also. He got trampled.
Hill in Louisville.
Just had a station come in after KE8EHG, and I only got a syllable. I didn't know who that was. If they could re-identify for me, please.
It might have been me, KE8YUG, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Golf, Josh in Vermilion.
It'll probably be easier if I read back who I've copied so far. KC8FQV, KC8LV, in and out. Thanks for being here. W8STU, also mobile in and out. Thank you for checking in with us. KC1VQS, K8PJW, KB8LJ, W8TD, KE8VOX, KE8EHG, KD8ZSH via KE8EHG, and KE8YUG. Did I miss anybody?
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Village 11.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV, Marty, Streetsboro, mobile in and out.
Marty, I got you about 10 minutes ago in and out when I was calling for the first rounds. Thanks for checking in, Marty. I've got you marked in and out. Anyone else?
Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Zulu Echo, Carmelo Medina, in and out.
NHWS, calling from London.
I have you, Bill. I had you before. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and get to the people so I don't miss anybody. I think maybe KE8EHC would have been mobile. Mike, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. You got your hands full this morning there, but you're doing an excellent job. 65 degrees down here. The sun is shining. It looks like it's going to be a nice day. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I don't think we need any more rain. Probably launch the boat in the backyard. I don't know. So 7-3s, everyone. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. KE8, EHG. And if Nick's out there, I wonder how many more days till the next field day. How many more sleeps? 7-3s all. KE8, EHG, back to net.
I wonder if Nick's fast enough to calculate that one. All right. Thanks for being here, Mike. Appreciate it. Glad I got a chance to say hello. Have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and an excellent holiday weekend coming up. 7-3 to you. I don't see that there were other mobiles, so I'm just going to go to the top of the list. KC1, VQS, Paul, good morning. Take it away, it's all yours. Good to hear you.
Good morning, Fred, and everyone in that. I woke up to a beautiful morning, sunny, 70 degrees, on its way to 85 today, so I'm really looking forward to being out and about and enjoying the day. We're trying to figure out what to do, what we're doing on the weekend. We're looking forward to the holiday weekend. We're thinking we might go visit our daughter. My wife has not seen her new apartment yet, so I have because I helped her move. But big changes for her. Inside of a 6-week period, she got engaged, graduated from high school, got a new job, and moved. So, but she is enjoying her new job. Anyway, hope everyone has a great holiday weekend. Stay safe and enjoy your good weather if you're having that today. So with that, Fred, I'll turn it back to you, KC1BQS.
Paul, congratulations to waking up to a really fine morning up there in Maine, and sounds like you got your hands full. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Know that we appreciate your checking here with us in the mornings, and have a good rest of the week and a holiday weekend. And we'll look forward to talking to you next time. 7-3. K8PJW, Philip, good morning. Great to have you aboard again this morning. Sorry about all the collisions. Boy, I don't know what's going on. Try to make heads or tails of that. Over to you. Good morning.
WA8KOC, KPTW. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. Let's see. We're looking at we're about 68 degrees here, heading up to 82. It's going to be a sunny day today, so my project to stain the porch is back on track again. Given that we have a few more sunny days afterwards and everything can dry really well. Let's see, I didn't check the barometer yet, so I can't tell you what that is. And the gasoline is at 307 right now, so it feels like it's coming down a little bit for us here. So we had let's see, we're getting ready for our trip to Michigan, where we'll be heading out on next week. But we got to get the camper all ready. We're trying to get it watertight because we have a little bit of leak in the roof, so we're addressing that right now. Other than that, just trying to catch up on the appointments and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take a break for time here. Okay, so in 1698, English engineer Thomas Savery patents the first steam engine. 1843, alligators fall out of the sky in Charleston, South Carolina during a thunderstorm. It was believed that a strange incident happened. The strange incident happened when a waterspout carried an alligator from a body of water nearby and dropped it on the city. 1900, the first Zeppelin takes off. The rigid aircraft named after Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin, the inventor of the dirigible, made its first flight over Lake Constance in Germany. 1926 is the birthday of the U.S. Army Air Corps. It coalesced as aviation evolved from a component of the ground-based infantry unit to a branch of its own, became the United States Army Air Forces on June 20th, 1941, and then later in 1947 became the Department of the Air Force. 2002, American businessman Stephen Fawcett completes the first solo around-the-world balloon flight. This was Fawcett's sixth attempt to circumnavigate the world. It took him 13 days in a balloon called the Spirit of Freedom, covering 20,000 miles. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW. Back to the net.
W8WKY. Mr. Weiss, appreciate your presence here with us this morning, and I hope that you get the work on the camper all buttoned up and solid tight so you don't have any leaks as you're traveling. And what a day for history, huh? There's a lot of it there. Really appreciate that. Each morning you come in, you've got a great history lesson for us, and it's not only fun to listen to, but very interesting. Take good care of yourself, buddy. Have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. 7-3 to you. KB8LJ, Chuck, good morning. It's all yours. WA8KOC, glad you're here with us.
WA8KOC from KB8LJ. Well, I don't have that much to offer. I was hoping that Jim would pick me up in the prenet because he's having all those amp problems. And you're going to point out to him that it sounds like what he has are the little 2-millimeter metric amps. And when you got a slab house like mine, they like to live underneath the slab and ideally close to the heating ducting that runs underneath the slab. And that way they can come out anytime during the winter and have a feast and go back in. And the one thing you want to take into account is that if you're living over in Africa, they eat ants there, and the little 2-millimeter metric ants are probably not that great. But when you get into the 8 or 9 millimeter SAE ants, they're doing it the American way all the way, and that's why they're SAE ants, and they could well be good snacking ants. But the problem is, culturally, I'm too backward to consider snacking on ants, so I won't take advantage of the feast opportunities. But, well, what can I say? That's just the way I am. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
Chuck, we're glad to have you here with us this morning. Thanks for that information. You know, I think eating ants ranks right up there with me, like drinking your own urine. If you got to do it to stay alive, that's one thing. But preference, no. Take good care of yourself, Chuck. Wonderful Wednesday to you. Have the next couple days. Hopefully they go easy, and you have a good holiday weekend. 7-3, buddy. WATD, John, good morning. Glad to hear you. How are you? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC in the net. Good morning. W8TD. Yeah, that was a series of collisions there. unusual for this gang. Of course, it does not reflect on net control. You have zero control over that. It just is. And we all got through it, and everybody got in apparently. Anybody that didn't will get another shot. But yeah, that was interesting. It was the most interesting thing that's happened to me all morning. So I have very little else to report. Tomatoes are coming along nicely. I'm still getting plenty of natural water, so I'm not put too much effort. Just looking forward to getting some better tomatoes than what I'm buying. I do enjoy them. Peppers are way behind. Don't have anything going on the bell peppers. Nothing yet. Oh well. It's barely July. Fireworks coming up here in town tonight. Tomorrow night. I don't know what day of the week it is. Thursday night, whenever that is. So I look forward to watching them. Although I notice in the big cities, I guess I need to reset standby. I keep seeing on YouTube in the big cities, they're doing these drone shows, light shows, rather than fireworks. Well, and environmentally pretty friendly, and certainly helps with noise pollution. Small children and animals aren't threatened by it. I've seen some videos of some really nice shows. I would enjoy seeing a proper drone light show at some point. But the chances of anything like that coming to this area during the limited time that I'll still be around aren't that good. So yay YouTube, let's experience things we can't otherwise. I'm afraid that's the nearest thing I had to anything interesting to say. Looking forward to talking to everybody. Everybody enjoy 13 colonies. It's a lot of fun. I did it for years. Even if you only get 1 or 2 stations, you can get certificates, so it's not a bad-looking certificate. And, of course, if you're lucky enough to nail the clean sweep, there's your bragging rights. WA8KOC in the net. W8TD.
John, that is interesting about the drone light shows, and I've got a little puppy here. Her brother's not so worried about things, but boy, fireworks go off. She hears it immediately, no matter how slight it is, and she won't go outside, and she won't get off the deck, and she just gets crazed over it. So, yeah, I think the lack of noise would probably help some folks and some dogs. Glad you're here with us. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week and a holiday weekend that's superb. We'll look forward to talking to you the next time. 7-3, John. KC8FQV, WA8KOC. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Fred. KC8FQV. Yeah, I've been getting good sleeps. Yeah, I woke up at 5:30 and went back to sleep. Well, I had to do one of them down the hallway runs. Plus, I had the pump on charge and that. And I was low anyway, so I said, I don't need it. But when I got up at 5:30, because I had it on earlier, it takes about an hour and 15 minutes to charge it. But no batteries to replace. Just have to remember to watch the numbers when it gets down low. That I plug it in and recharge. So, yeah, the net was good. Oh, today is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. It's BBB, the trio of nets. Yeah, we're on the first net right now, the Barometer Net. Then you got the boredom breaker net at 1 o'clock. So you're driving around, you have the 147.39 machine on, and you're wondering, hey, geez, it's awful quiet. Just wait till 1 o'clock. Nick and Dustin will light it up. well, yeah, they'll get awake and going, connect out to Oklahoma, and run the modem breaker net. And then it again occurs at 9:30 pre-show, 10 o'clock the main event, the Beacon net. Yeah, Worcester has their net on at 8, just before an hour before the Beacon net, or 2 hours before. It'll be 2 hours before. I got QCWA. Yeah, Tom's in a QCW down in Canton, but this is QCWA up in Cleveland on Chapter 1. They go on 147.015. That machine's connected now, too. So, thanks to them. Yep, the 700 machine is in Elyria connected, 146.700. And Worcester's 147.21 is more likely connected. So, we'll send it back to net control, Fred, KC8FQV.
W8WKY.
Okay, Mark, thanks for sharing all that. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday and a good rest of the week and a holiday weekend. It's great. Talk to you on down the line somewhere. KE8VOX. Scotty, you're up. Good morning. Glad to have you here with us. Over to you.
Well, good morning, Fred. Good morning, all listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, we're starting out another beautiful day here, Fred. Air temperature's 75.4 degrees, blue skies and sun. Got only 0.11 of an inch of rain yesterday from the storm that went through, so it came down hard there, but not very long, which was nice. But the lake temperature is 78.6 degrees. The wind's out of the south at 1 mile an hour, and the lake, the waves on the lake are 1 foot or less. So kind of looks like it's going to be a real nice day again. But I had a good time at family lunch yesterday. Got back in time to watch them finish pouring the walls and footers at the new house, and overall, we're pretty good day. So no complaints up here there, Fred. But thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. And this is KE8VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
7-3 right back at you, Scott. I'm glad to know that you got out of the family lunch early enough to get over and see them doing the work pouring. Yeah, and thanks for the report about what's going up there weather-wise. I don't think it's going to be that miserably hot today, but you mentioned yesterday the water temperature was higher than the air temperature. Yee. Oh, well, anyway, have a good Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a good weekend, holiday weekend. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. Take care. KD8ZSH, Randy, I've got you in on the log via help from Mike, KE8EHG. Hopefully you're still there. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Over to you, WA8KOC here.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Fred. Morning, everybody. Yep, still here. Still got one pup in my lap. Not much going on. I just got Bible study tonight. But just want to say hi to everybody and hope you have a great day. And we're cruising down along the second half of the year right now. So have a good one and be safe out there. This is KD8ZSH, clear, back to net. 73s, everybody.
Randy, thanks for checking in with us. Sorry you got stompled on there while you were trying to check in. And I got to say, time seems to be going faster and faster all the time. Yeah, but you're right. We're in the second half of the year. hopefully it will be a decent finish to the year. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy Bible study tonight, and you guys have a wonderful holiday coming up. 7-3. KE8YUG, Josh, good morning. Good to hear you, buddy.
WAAKOC, this is KE8YUG. Yeah, good to hear you too, Fred. Hopefully you're having a good start to the day. Sounds like it. Yeah, I got the weather station, so pretty much like Scott. I got 68 degrees, no wind out of the south, like he said. Humidity's still up there in the 90s, but I don't know. We got a lot of rain again yesterday. It wasn't as long, but sure floods everything every time it comes down in buckets, basically. And it looks like we got a little stretch of some warm weather and dry, so that'll be nice. Yeah, just been messing around with the old Mesh-tastic stuff, and had a pretty cool thing happen the other day. I was talking with Kenny, WAKCG, and he was over there, around his house in Findlay, and we heard airplane came by. We both got messages on our devices at the same time, so that was pretty neat. I was sitting at my house, in Vermilion, and talking to him on the radio through a repeater when that happened, and so we both lit up, got real excited, and that was a neat little story. So I just keep working on those things and updating firmware and all that. I got everything kind of down pat right now, so I'm happy. And yeah, I want to be getting off work after today. Got a little vacation time, and looking forward to that. Looking forward to mowing some grass if it stays dry and cleaning up everything. But yeah, it should be a good time. Other than that, everybody's doing good over here. Kids doing great. Got to go to the Norris Field Day, and they had their first field day, so you got to see that, bunch of people. And anyway, it was a really nice time, and Marie's doing good. I think she's got a haircut scheduled coming up and all that. So yeah, good stuff. Enjoying the summer, and good being here. Everybody take care, and have a good rest of the week. 73 KE8YUG, back to net.
Glad you're here with us, Josh. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday today. Good to know that the kids are doing well, and you're enjoying a little bit of Mesh-tastic work. And please give our best to Ms. Marie. And I hope you folks have not just a wonderful Wednesday, but a great week finish and a great holiday weekend. Be safe. Look forward to the next time, pal. 7-3. NAWS. If you can hold on a minute, Bill. I don't know if Carmelo was in and out. I think he might have been in and out, but I'm going to make sure I get him before I get you. KD8, JZE. Carmelo, are you still with us?
This is KD8, JZE. Yeah, I'm still here. Just wasn't sure if I was going to be in service or not, but just want to wish everyone a good morning, and 73 is KD8, JZE, back to net.
Okay, Carmelo, glad I caught you. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, a good morning, and hopefully you'll have a great rest of the week and finish it off with a great holiday weekend. 7-3, pal. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. NAWS, the National Weather Service, is in the house. Morning, Bill. How are you doing? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning. I'm doing fine, I hope. Did you copy? Okay?
A little scratchy, but I heard you.
Okay, very good, very good. Air quality index this morning's at 52. That's in the good range. Well, it's slightly in the moderate range. My sunrise, 6 o'clock. My sunset, 9:07. Length of day, 15 hours, 7 minutes. I got 65 degrees this morning. Humidity, 90%. Wind speed calm. Barometer at 30.00. Dew point 62 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. A beautiful morning. Just run the electric fence on. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 84. Calm wind coming northwest, 5 to 9 miles an hour in the afternoon. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Solar flux indices at 126, sunspot number 130, A is 7, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet, no E-skip predicted. 6 meters is quiet today. Tropo could be anywhere between a 1 and a 4 or a 5, depending on where you live in Ohio. Yeah, the northeast part of the state you should be able to talk maybe all the way down into West Virginia and below that even. Got a good antenna on it. It's got to be up high though. Okay, Tropo, waiting for the CME. The CME is expected to strike Earth during the late hours of July 1st. Has not arrived yet. Delayed impact on July 2nd could spark geomagnetic storms with a high latitude auroras possible. And the great unwinding. It's a little article about the prominence on the sun and what the wind does to it up there. Currently, there's 10 sunspot groups on the sun. The sun has been active for the last 2 days. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you whenever we can. Back to you, Fred. WA8KOC in the group, 7-3, everyone, N8WS.
All right, Bill, thank you for being in here with us. Thanks for the full report. Do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend. Thanks again. Real quick, following Bill's information up, gas here, this section of Akron, Arco over on East Avenue, $2.69 a gallon. Circle K over on East Avenue, $2.75 a gallon. Akron Food Mart over on Kenmore Boulevard, $2.99 a gallon. Marathon over on East Avenue, $2.94 a gallon. And a BP up here at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $2.95 a gallon. And as far as the weather is concerned, borrowing information from Kerry WACTM from his weather station over here in Long Lake, 67.8 degrees currently, 67.5 for the dew point. No wind to speak of at the moment. No rain the past 24 hours, 29.96 on the barometer, 99% humidity. Sunrise here, 5:59, and sunset 9:03. So with that, I'm going to get right back on it. Try and get some more stations logged in here. Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC. Anyone for the Barometer Net?
WB0IQK Bicycle Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa KF8 DTP Lori Maslin.
Don't ever. 4 Officer Golf. 402 Martin Copley. Joe in Willoughby.
If I can pick it up there. We just had stations checking in, one on top of the other. Last 2 stations to check in. Could you please re-identify for me separately?
I hope you can pick me out there, Fred, amongst all the traffic. K8AGW checking in.
Ops, I caught you. 2 stations tried to check in before you. They were on top of each other. All I got so far is WB0IQK, KF8DTP, and K8AGW. Stations I missed, would you please recheck?
Please copy. November 7, Victor Alpha November, and 7 VAN, Brian Mobile.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John in Maslin.
All right.
Kilo Echo 8
round.
Philip in Riverside.
Brian, you're mobile. Good morning. N7 VAN WA8KOC in the net. How are you?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 DLO. Mark in Middlefield.
Mark, I just put you in on the log. I'll be right back to you. Who I've got so far is WB0IQK, KF8DTP, K8AGW, N7VAN, KE8UIB, and KF8CLO. I'm going to get it over to Brian. He's mobile. I don't want to miss him. Take it away, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the net. Thanks for taking my call. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you running the net, Fred. Hey, I just had one quick question, and that is I've heard some ramblings about a fox hunt coming up, and I was wondering if there's a specific day where it's set for. So if you could reply back to me, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll say 73s and turn it back over to you. Thank you again, Fred, and 7VAN out.
Brian, I have to be truthful with you. I do not know that there's an actual date set, but if you go to w8wky.org, that's Silver Creek's website, you'll be able to find information. If they've got one scheduled, it's going to be on there. And sorry, I don't have a more accurate answer for you. Glad to hear you this morning. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. Just stay safe, pal. 7-3. WB0IQK Bicycle Mobile. Mark, good morning. Thanks for being here with us. Good to hear you. WA8KOC.
WB0IQK. Always good to be able to check into the net on a bright, sunny, and cool morning. 66 degrees, I think that's what it was when I left the house. So perfect biking weather. Always want to get out before it gets too hot, so I did that. Anyway, not much going on here, Fred. I got somebody stopping by to pick up my mower. It crapped out on me yesterday trying to do the yard, so can't figure out what's wrong. I think it's electrical, but probably going to be some dumb fuse that they have hidden away somewhere. There's 2 fuses, I know, but I could only find one of them, so... Oh, well, it's under warranty, so I'll let them fiddle with it. Anyway, I'm about halfway through with the bike ride here, Fred, so thanks for getting me in here. Everybody have a great day. WB0IQK, pedaling the bicycle.
Mark, glad you're in here with us, and I had a chance to say good morning. I hope that you have a good rest of your trip on the bike. Be safe. Have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. And hopefully the situation with the mower gets resolved quickly. And I know that must be aggravating, trying to get the lawn cut, and then all of a sudden it pukes on you. I feel for you, buddy. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. KF8, DTP, good morning, Ms. Lori. How are you? Hopefully you and John are having a good morning start so far. Over to you.
WA8KOC from KF8 DTP. We are having an absolutely great morning, other than our animals are really lost, because normally John and I are at work by now, so our dog and our cats are just looking at us like, why aren't you at work? Why aren't you at work? But other than that, we're just sitting and listening to everybody on the radio and just going to figure out what we're going to do today. So with that, I'm going to hand it back over to you, Fred. 7-3, y'all.
Lori, thanks for checking in with us this morning. The animals might be puzzled, but I'll bet they're happy. Take good care of yourself. Always a pleasure to hear from you. 7-3. KE8UIB, John, you're right up behind your wife. Good morning. Why don't you give us a few words? WA8KOC.
WA88KOC from KE8UIB. Good morning, Fred. Everybody out there on the net on this wonderful Wednesday morning, and all like Lori said, just sitting here relaxing, listening to the net, and I definitely think the dog's in his glory, that's for sure. He's kind of just relaxed here and chilled, and being a big 100-pound fur baby, that's for sure. And he definitely likes it when Mommy and Daddy's home. That does make him happy. And the cats are the cats, They are true cats. They're always on top of the radio or on the desk, that's for sure. But with that, it is Wednesday, you guys. We are off, and we're just going to enjoy it, make the best of it. on our time off, we do have a couple of household projects, but I think it's just a nice day today, and I think we're just going to enjoy the day, maybe sneak out and go fishing or something. With that, you guys, this is K8UIB living that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Fred.
Thank you, Johnny. You have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. I hope you and Lori have a really terrific rest of the week and a great, safe holiday weekend coming up. And enjoy the downtime you've got, because I know living the $5 dream a nickel at a time can be a little bit of annoyance here and there. Take good care of yourself, buddy. 7-3. K8AGW. Pops, I pulled you out. It's good to hear you this morning. I hope you and Mama Fran are having a wonderful Wednesday so far. Over to you.
Everybody from K8AGW here, and well, Fred, you maneuver around through the traffic pretty well, and directing everybody in the right direction and everything, doing a wonderful job there, and we appreciate it. And this old man checked into the Norris 10-meter net last night, and there's a newcomer, a young fellow checked in, says first time he ever checked into a net. And he amazed me, for a first time, and what he used and what he was doing. He was the best copy of the group there, besides our local ones here in town. So, but if you're a newcomer listening, you work hard for your license, get on there and push the PTT and check into these nets, and you're always welcome, And, you can't make a mistake, even though there's traffic, and that could... Made us breakfast and went out on my enclosed patio, enjoyed the coolness of my little table there my daughter bought us, and had my breakfast and just finished it off with my coffee here by the radio. So we're having a good morning, and visited Mama Fran there, and she's doing her household chores. Going to drop it before it drops me, and I'll be right back. GW back. So, the humidity dropped down a little bit. We had the rain, and the yard was kind of wet, but dried up in the afternoon somewhat. So, Mama Fran wanted to walk the yard with the trimmer mower, and since she had that hip surgery, she told me she wants to keep it moving, because if she don't move, it'll stiffen up and have problems. So I said, well, go ahead. But I assisted her and watched her, and she did a fantastic job. The yard looks good with her help. So with that, everybody have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for keeping me on board, and I'll give other people a chance to voice their opinion. But anyhow, be safe. Stay cool, stay dry, and Fred, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the 4th of July and all that. Maybe you'll be able to come up here on the lake and drop a line in the water with your pal there. 73, everybody. K8AGW, clear, and send them back to Net Control.
Pops, I'm certainly glad I got a chance to say good morning to you this morning. You and Mama Fran have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, a great holiday weekend. I think the weather is going to be pretty decent, all in all. And just always good to hear you. Congratulations to the gentleman, the newcomer that got in on the 10-meter net. That's pretty nice. And, amateur radio is pretty cool. And like you say, you can't make any mistakes. If you go off the tangent a little bit, somebody will help you get back on, and it's a friendly group of folks, got to say. Take good care, Pops. 7-3. I will look forward to the next time we chat. KF8 CLO, Mark, good morning. It's all yours. WA8 KOC for the net.
KF8 CLO, Mark from Middlefield. I was listening earlier, and somebody asked Nick how many days till field day. Well, I believe it's 360 sleeps till field day next year, so I figured I'd take a little time and look it up. It's fun to do. So hopefully I didn't step on Nick a little bit. I really did enjoy field day. Learned a lot, worked a lot, went home tired, which is a good feeling sometimes. And I'm going to give this back to the net. So 73 is all, and have a nice week.
Mark, glad to hear you again this morning. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. It should be a pretty decent day here, I think. And have a good rest of the week and a great holiday weekend. Look forward to the next time we chat. 7-3 to you. Real quick, I made a mistake earlier on, much earlier on. I know I copied a call sign, and I didn't write it down, so I didn't copy it correctly. K4OG, Mark, over in Copley. Are you with us? WA8 KOC.
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good job, Fred. Man, thank you for getting me in there. Yeah, I thought I missed the last couple of rounds. You got me. Yes, sir, Fred. Yesterday I mentioned I was thinking, all the stars are aligning and coming together. Well, there's a couple of stars still out of place. I sure do miss the old goat coming on and miss listening to him, timing out the repeater. That's always a good time. Enjoy his stories. I think even Mama Fran's missing him a little bit. The other star out of alignment, I know I hear some people checking into the net, and they got a second radio on to hear if they're getting in. Now, that's fine for testing to see if you're getting in a repeater, but I don't think checking into the net is the place for that, and probably could be considered purposeful interference. So there's my 2 cents, Fred. K4OG. Oh, and yeah, if you want to do that, I think if you put some headsets on the receiving end, that'd be a lot better. K4OG, back to net.
Okay, Mark, thanks for being in here with us this morning. My apologies for not getting back to you earlier. And yeah, it can be a little deceiving for a net control operator to hear somebody check in and hear that double transmit on the other end. Makes you think you're either going crazy or there was a collision. But, take it as it comes, I guess. And the old goat, he's a good guy. He's really a good guy. I dropped over to see him last week and took him some fresh Georgia peaches, and he seems to be just fine health-wise. I think he's just taking a little break, is what he told me. So we'll see if we can't get him back on the air, coaxing and prodding. And I'll just tell him Pops and Mama Fran miss hearing from him, and maybe that'll get him back here with us. Take good care of yourself, Mark. Wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week. Great holiday weekend to you. And, I'll be talking to you soon, I'm sure. It's the bottom of the list again so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? This is WA8 KOC. I am here.
KA8 LYJ Kilo Alpha 8 Lima Yankee Juliet Bob Mobile.
AB8 Mobile. November 8 Juliet Kilo Oscar Joe in Willoughby.
Kilo
Foxtrot 8 Charlie X-Ray Hotel John and
India.
Strauss.
Phil, I'm going to be in and out. 73, everybody.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Zulu Zulu KI5OZZ The Oz Pegs, Oklahoma.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Quebec, Philip, River State.
I'm going to pick it up there and read back who I got. There may have been one collision in there somewhere. KA8LYJ, mobile. AB8MO, mobile. N8JKO, K8PMI, in and out. Phil, thanks for checking in. I think somebody doubled with you, if I'm not mistaken. KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy, I got you, and KE8YUQ, Phil. Did I miss anybody on that round?
This was Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. Recheck, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. John in Strasburg, I will be in and out.
W8WKY.
Affirmative, John. I have you in on the log, marked in and out. My apologies if there was a collision in there. Nothing you can do about it except try and make the best of it. Thanks for being here, John. You have a good rest of the week and a great holiday weekend coming up. I'm going to get back to it here. The mobiles are important. KA8LYJ. If you can hold on just a moment, I want to get Andy in here because I don't know if Andy's maybe really close to getting to work. AB8MO, WA8KOC.
Well, hello, Fred, and everybody else on the net, AB8MO. I am close to work. I'm late for work. Actually, I was on time yesterday, but I'm definitely late today. So, hello, Nancy, I heard you check in with me the last go-round, because neither one of us got through, but we got through this time. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say, and I'll throw it back to you there, Fred. Everybody have a great day. At least the sun's out. This is AB8MO Mobile.
Andy, my friend, you have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up. And sorry to hear that you're going to be late for work this morning, but hey, you made it yesterday on time. I don't think you've got to worry about it, pal. Just glad I got a chance to pick you up. Take care. We'll talk soon. 73 KA8LYJ, WA8KOC in the net. Good morning, Robert. It's all yours.
WA8KOC, KA8LYJ, good morning to you and good morning to the Barometerites. Just finished the Wednesday morning Kiwanis meeting. Had kind of a grim topic. Had a funeral director talking to us about pre-planning. Told us the price of caskets, asked him if I could just have my wife bring him a big old Amazon box. Now I'm heading home, stopping at the favorite coffee shop to get beverage for my wife and myself and get started with the rest of the day. 73, everyone. This is KA8LYJ giving it back to the net.
Okay, Bob. Yeah, a little bit of a icky topic, but probably well to discuss it. And thanks for the humor in there also. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the coffee with your darling bride. Have a good rest of the week and a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend coming up. Talk to you the next time. 73 N8JKO. Joe, good morning. Thanks for being here with us. It's all yours. WA8KOC.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO up here in the beautiful North Coast in Willoughby, Ohio. We've got a cold front in here at 65 degrees, or at least that's my optimism speaking. It's nice and sunny. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Got a few things on the board, including going to see my eldest grandson's baseball game tonight. And just before that, go over into Lakewood and have a small family celebration. My son's restaurant is at the 10-year mark, and I couldn't be more proud of him and his team. They survived everything, including COVID. Break for time. and his group has also been an excellent supporter in their community, so I couldn't be more proud. So yes, we're going to be celebrating today. Otherwise, looking forward to the balance of the week and more baseball for the grandkids, and just enjoying it every day as it comes. So with that, I'm going to send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
God bless you, Joe. You enjoy those baseball games should you get the chance, and glad you're here with us this morning. Hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday, what's left of it, and look forward to the next time we chat. 7-3, pal. As I said, K8PMI, Phil, over in Sagamore Hills, was in and out. Phil, if you're still listening, have a good day, will ya? KI5OZZ, Ms. Nancy, you're up. Maybe you can give us the rundown on what's going on for the rest of the day, because I haven't heard from Nick yet this morning. Over to you.
W8KOC, good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer Netizens from KI5OZZ. Well, you know Nick. I mean, he's got to wait until the back of the bus is even in sight before he starts piping up. Hi. But yes, definitely got the board and breaker this afternoon at 2 p.m. your time, and Dustin and Nick will be kicking it off at 1 o'clock for you all. And let's see. Haven't quite made up my mind about the subject matter yet this afternoon. So it will have something to do with Independence Day. That I do know. I just haven't made up my mind yet. But, yeah, I did call in a couple of times and got stepped on, run over, whatever. But, yeah, I've been calling in later on the actual net after 7 p.m. because as soon as I get done with Jim, I'm outside and doing the watering before the giant orb decides to come up and turn the sauna on out here. So there you have it. I'll pass it back to you. Good to hear you, and hope to hear you again this afternoon. KI5OZZ.
Ms. Nancy, I'm going to be at work this afternoon, but I'm going to keep my phone on alert so I can at least, if nothing else, check in and out with Dustin and you this afternoon. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, and a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend. I'll talk to you soon. 7-3. KE8YUQ. Phil, good morning. It's all yours. WA8KOC for the net.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Go ahead and make a quick one. I'm at work right now, but my wife and I yesterday were running around antique shopping and found a bunch of QSL cards from Silent Key Lloyd Miller out of Akron. He's really active in Akron and Barberton. Whiskey 8 November Yankee was his call sign. So I was researching him and ran across a really interesting article that he had been involved in. One was from the 1928 QST, one was from 1925 QST, and one was from the 1948 QST. The one part was they had put a doublet in a garden hose and buried it in the ground like 4 to 5 feet, and were using that as their radio antenna. And then another one was where they had put one under at 1 foot depth, and they were working 40, 50, and 80 meters. Definitely a true ground plane there. Never heard of that before, and I thought it was quite interesting. With that, back to Net Control, K8YUQ.
Yes, sir, Phil, that is mighty interesting. Do appreciate your presence here with us this morning and sharing that with us. Hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Stay safe. Talk to you the next time. 73. KF8CXH, John down in Strasburg was in and out. John, if you're still listening, have a good morning and a good day. That's the bottom of the list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC here.
Kilo Echo 8, Juliet Papa, Quebec. It's Chris, Mobile. I'm going to be in and out. Fred and everybody else, have a safe day.
W8WKY.
Chris, I just took your check-in, but I missed your call sign. There was a double coming in on top of you. Could you please give me your call sign again? Maybe phonetically?
Sure thing, Fred. Kilo Echo 8, Juliet Papa, Quebec.
JPQ, got it that time, Chris. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for being in here with us. 7-3 to you. There was another station that came in right alongside Chris. Could that station please re-identify? All right, hearing no response, I'm going to maybe think that was another radio on the other side coming through. Chris was number 39 on the list so far this morning. Anyone else that would like to check in on the Barometer Net? I'll make this last call so we can get Carrie in here. Last call for the Barometer Net this morning on this wonderful Wednesday, the 2nd of July. Any takers?
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA Mobile.
KE8VZA, WA8KOC. Good morning, Eric. I was wondering if I was going to get a chance to say hello. Thanks for being in here with us. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday so far. Over to you.
WA8KOC in the group, KE8VZA here. Yes, just hopped in the car, mobiling my way down to the Big W, and second to last work day this week, and I have treated myself to Monday off, so it's going to be a long weekend for me, good 4-day weekend, so I'm looking forward to it. Got the grass cut, both the North 40 and the South 40 last night, so we're looking good so far, and still basking in the goodness of field day. Had an excellent time, worked 40 meters. Man, was it a challenge, and I was up to it. It was great. Tried on Mark's satellite equipment. I got a Tango as a response at one point, but not a legit contact. So there you have it. I'm glad they were able to make some contacts later, and I'm rambling. So anyway, have a good day, Fred, and everyone else. 73, KE8VZA, back to net control.
Eric, you ramble all you care to. It's good to hear you, pal. Yeah, you know what? I think Field Day was a real enjoyable time for everybody that joined in. And glad to know you've got a 4-day weekend coming up. That ought to be pretty sweet. But thanks for being here. Have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend coming up. And I'll talk to you on down the collect somewhere. I need one more check-in to be number 41 so I can give Carrie number 42 this morning. Any takers out there?
This is Alpha, Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, ABAV. I'm mobile and we got to be in and out.
Joe, my friend, I appreciate that. I will, in the next day or two, be back to you about next week. And I know you said Wednesday's a bad day. Otherwise, I think we're going to be all right. And the week after that, I will not be working at all. The lady that I work with is going to go out of town for a holiday, so might get 2 weeks in a row where we can get together. But thanks for your check-in at number 41. Sincerely appreciate it. Take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Miss seeing you, pal. 7-3. W8CTM, the infamous closer for the Barometer Net. Congratulations, Carrie, number 42 this morning. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. I hope that you're having a good morning so far, and I hope you're feeling a little bit better day to day. I'm going to throw it over to you and ask you to come in here and help me wrap this thing up. W8CTM, WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners, and thank you, Joe, AB8AV, for giving me number 42 this morning, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. It's always good to get 42, or anywhere. It's always good. The nets are great. Anyway, Fred, I really don't have much. Boy, it's a beautiful morning. Yeah, I am feeling a little better. Every day things get a little bit better, but not as good as they were 3 weeks ago or whatever. But haven't been on the E-Trike in 3 weeks. Boy, I miss that. I'm going to have to attempt to write it one of these days here pretty soon, so who knows. Well, anyway, I don't really have anything this morning as usual. It's just a beautiful morning out there. Wow, it was in the 60s last night. Good sleeping weather. Everything's just turning out great. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday out there, because it is. It's just, boy, it's just about as perfect a morning as you could want. Anyway, that's about all I have. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do. Put a smile on your face, somebody else's face, and make life just a little bit nicer for everybody that way. So that's all I have today. This is W8CTM, Carrie here at Portage Lakes. And I hope everybody has a great day, and 4th of July is just around the corner here. 2 more wake-ups, and we'll celebrate the 4th. So with that, 73 all, and back to WA8KOC, and Fred, you can wrap it up, and another great net under the belt for you, buddy. Everybody have a great day. 73, W8CTM. Over to you, Fred.
K8TIE.
I think the station that came in was K8TIE. I'll be right back to you. Carrie, I don't know if you'd entertain this, but I'm going to try and twist Joe's arm. And this next week, if we can get out, I'd like to meet over here at Carnegie and Manchester and head north on the trail up there around Summit Lake. It's a really beautiful little ride, not very difficult at all. So if you think you'd feel up to that, we'd love to have you join us. And maybe I'll get Mark, WB0IQK, and maybe Brian, KC8BLD, to join in with us. I don't know. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being our closer, as always. Sincerely appreciate it. And thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make their lives and ours more beneficial and happy. Carrie, have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up if I don't talk to you. I think it's K8TIE that came in after Carrie. Good morning, WA8KOC. Take it away.
K8TIE here. The real thing on 42 is, what's the question? Because they really didn't know what the question was, which had the answer of 42. So that's my kind of comment on that. So anybody got an idea on that question?
What is life? What is the universe? That's what it is. The answer to life, the universe, and any other question you can think of. So number 42 is it, Dave. Thanks for checking in with us this morning. Appreciate it. Anything else for the net?
W8WK.
The question is, what is 6 times 9? And why is it correct?
I don't know, Dave. 9 times 6 is 54 in my book. You care to explain?
Of course. That's base 13, not base 10. So it is 4 13s plus 2 1s units. That becomes 42 in decimal. But in base 13 number, it's 42. And it took me a while to figure that one out. Who was it that wrote the Hitchhiker? Douglas Adams actually worked out something that was a fooler for everybody. KATIE, back to net control, and I will be listening to the end of net.
Comment.
Comment, go.
This is KA8LYJ. Douglas Adams was a pretty clever fellow in many different ways. As far as 42 being the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything, Adams played around with computer programming in its earliest days, and in the old ASCII keyboard system, the figure asterisk was represented by digitally by 42, and in programming, the asterisk is an indeterminate variable. So Adams is saying that the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything is whatever you want it to be.
KA8LYJ, WA8KOC in the net. Thanks, Bob. I can only say that I am not a mathematician, nor am I a computer programmer, so all of these things all fall together, and I hope that there's some appreciation out there somewhere for the number 42. I would like to not only thank Carrie for being the closer and coming in to help us wrap this up this morning, but I'd like to thank all the other stations that checked in on the Barometer Net. Speaking for all the other net control operators, I can guarantee you we appreciate your presence. Those listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or any other devices, if you'd like to get a license from the FCC and come and join us, you can go to w8wky.org. That is Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's website. On the far right Education tab, you can drop down and find BE test sessions coming up, headed up by N8WB, Stefan, the lead for the BE team. You do a great job and licensed an awful lot of amateurs in recent past. And I think you'd find it enjoyable to spend some time with them. I'm going to take just a quick pause for time. Thanking those who started this net off more than 35 years ago, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WB at JTW, and Tom K8DSD. Appreciate them starting this thing for us. We enjoy it immensely. Also, our net control emeritus, Ron KD8CVS, he handled this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for years. So with that, everybody have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend. Gary, AA8CS, will be in here tomorrow morning, I believe, to start this thing up again at 7 a.m. I'll go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at 8:32 a.m. with 43 check-ins. WA8 KOC clearing QRT.